Hello children, you are welcome to digital classes of Christ Church Convent Higher Secondary School, Gatawara. I am Amit Toshniwal, your English economics teacher. This video is for class 12th, subject is economics, chapter number 5, supply. This is final part 4. In this module, we shall study price elasticity of supply. So, last chapter means chapter number 3, demand elasticity, price elasticity of demand. So likewise, there is price elasticity of supply. This is actually the degree of responsiveness of supply of commodity to change in the price. So we can say that how the changes in supply take place in response to changes in the price of commodity. So you understand the difference between price elasticity of supply and price elasticity of demand. The basic and main difference between these two is elasticity of supply always have a positive symbol, but for demand price elasticity may have a negative. It means price elasticity of demand may be positive or negative both, whereas price elasticity of supply is always positive. Okay? There are two methods of price elasticity of supply. First, percentage method of measuring price elasticity. So this is called proportionate method. For this, we calculate it by using a formula. It is called ES, symbolically ES, that is percentage change in quantity supplied upon percentage change in price. And we want to convert it into percentage, then we studied in very junior classes, then we have to multiply it by 100. So how to find out percentage change in quantity supplied, for which we apply a formula delta Q upon Q multiply 100. And to find out delta Q, the commodity supplied at present, from this we subtract the commodity supplied earlier. It means final quantity of supply minus initial quantity of supply. And to find out percentage change in price, we use formula delta P upon P multiply 100. Delta stands for difference between the new and old one, that is called delta. It means difference between those two, change. Okay, so we can draw a formula for this. Delta Q upon delta P multiply P upon Q. So by using this formula, we can find out price elasticity of demand. So this is percentage method, or we can say it proportionate method also. These two are same. Now you come upon perfectly elastic supply. So it means that when prices are same, prices are not changing, but supply of commodity is changed, either it is increasing or decreasing. But such state is an imaginary or unfeasible state in an economy. That will not be possible if prices are constant and supply will be increased. No way, not at all. It's not possible. So this phenomena is considered as imaginary situation in economy. But you remember this, the supply curve is always horizontal straight line which is parallel to x-axis here, and here the elasticity of supply will be infinite. So infinite, why it is infinite? Because it may be either the same in full price, it may become zero, or it may infinite. So such type of state is never found in an economy, whether means whatever economy is there, mixed one, capitalistic or socialistic. So second one is perfectly inelastic supply. Inelastic supply means even if the prices are rising up, supply cannot be adjusted or can be increased. Supply remains the same. Here the elasticity of supply is equal to 0, and that curve of supply is a straight line which is parallel to y-axis. When it is elastic supply, it is parallel to x-axis. In case of elastic supply, it is parallel to y-axis. So you are seeing a graph and a table on your screen. Prices are rising 20, 30 and 40, and supply cannot be increased. Supply is remaining same. So this state also is an imaginary state in an economy. Why? Because when prices are rising up, each producer wants to earn maximum profit, because this is only his ultimate motto, for which the production will increase, and henceforth means what is the consequence when production is increased? The supply naturally will increase to earn maximum profit. Means revenue, sale is more, revenue is more, and finally profit is more. ठीक है? Next, highly elastic supply, you can say more than one unit. तो यहाँ पर क्या होता है? हाईली इलास्टिक सप्लाई में परसेंटेज चेंज इन क्वांटिटी सप्लाइड इज मोर देन द परसेंटेज चेंज इन प्राइस. So that is the elasticity of supply is greater than 1, and this curve, supply curve, intercept on y-axis. You see the graph that supply is intercept, and on the table you can see prices is rising only 10. First the price was rupees 20, it becomes 30, but supply doubles. Price is not doubling. Price is almost 1.5 than the previous one, but supply is just double than the previous one. So that is called elastic supply, highly elastic supply. Less elastic, you can say it is less than 1, that percentage in quantity supplied is less than the percentage change in price, and it intercept x-axis. जो हाईली इलास्टिक सप्लाई होता है वो वाई एक्सिस पे इंटरसेप्ट कर्व बनाता है, और लेस इलास्टिक जो होगा दैट विल फॉर्म एन इंटरसेप्ट ऑन वाई एक्सिस. तो सी द टेबल, प्राइजेज फ्रॉम 20 to reaches 30, but supply is increased only 40 units. So there is not much change. So percentage change of supply is less than the percentage change in price. So this is called less elastic supply. And the last one is unitary elastic supply. So it is equal to 1. So as the prices rise up, 20 200, 30 300. So the percentage change in supply and percentage change in price, it is a response, the response is same. Okay, so it is always equal to 1. And this is the end of your video and lesson 2. So you will be given some assignment question to write them in fair copy. Thank you.